Hi everybody, good evening. It's a fantastic Friday and I thought I'd share with you just a few little tips on violin playing, the basic foundations here at Katharina's studio. I'm feeling very inspired today because I had a fantastic lesson with Martin Jarvis and he is a genius, hands down, absolutely genius. I have so much respect for his creative output, his intelligence, his creative mind, his musicality. He is genuinely a refined player and he's very unassuming and definitely right up there with some of the most, dare I say, noble players on the planet. He is genuinely a great musician with such incredible listening skills. His ears are phenomenal. So I'm definitely inspired by that artist. So I would like to share with you just some basic fundamental tips on how to play the violin properly. So this clip is going to be very short because I want everyone to know that they can do this, and this is for everybody. Music is for everybody, and the violin is not a far-fetched, fanciful, strange, high art thing only for the selected few and only for those people who have the gift or come from privileged backgrounds, etc., etc. All of that is just irrelevant. So the violin is a beautiful instrument for everybody, and when it's played well, it's very luscious, it's very lyrical, you know, it transcends space, time, and all sorts of dimensions. It is genuinely a beautiful, beautiful thing when the violin starts to sing. So, how do we make that happen? Well, the first step, and this is what I'm teaching my students as well, and this is what we have to get really, we need to sort this out at the beginning, okay? We all love this. This is the violin. Beautiful, great architecture, great, very interesting shapes, you know, well carved, gorgeous color. It's a very interesting, lovely thing. But at the end of the day, nothing can happen on the violin. No lyrical qualities, no expression, no telling of one story, no showcasing your imagination, your creativity, your craft. Nothing can come out and nothing can be expressed or communicated with anybody unless you've got the bow. And we need to sort out how we're going to manipulate the bow. Obviously there are so many advanced techniques, etc., in being able to do that, but firstly I'd like to show you how this wonderful instrument, which is the bow, is held. Okay, so first thing, horse's hair, stick, right? This is the heel of the bow, this is the tip of the bow. Heel, tip, okay? Now, the thumb needs to be curled, like so, and the thumb goes under the stick, right where the heel is. There's a piece of black leather here for grip, basically on the edge of the black leather. The first finger hooks over the black leather like that. The next two middle fingers clasp themselves over the stick, just on the edge of the rectangle, and then the pinky just rests on the top surface, because there is a circumference of this stick with various surfaces and we want the top surface. So it just rests there, and that's pretty much it. I used to play very much to the very end, but now it goes up higher. Some people play extremely high, but I think it's good enough to just be here because there is a lot of control. You're more controlled here and you can do a lot more with the bow in this way. All right, so I'm happy with that. So when you've got that beautiful bow hold, which is the thumb, the forefinger, and the two on the side, and the pinky, we're able to do the windscreen wiper thing. So we shake the bow to the left and right, it maneuvers that way. Then we go up and down, and then obviously we go side to side as well. So that's really fantastic, okay? We've got the bow hold like that, and that's literally it. That's literally how it's done. Now, before we strike the strings, we need to get the violin sorted. So the violin sits on the left shoulder, just like that. Not in the front. Some people do that and you get top heavy and you sort of, it's a very strange way of playing. It's very awkward. So we want to just be comfortable. It's a very natural thing actually to just have the violin resting on the left shoulder like that. And it's not too high and it's not too low. It's just horizontal. Simple, like that. And the bow basically sits on the string by the bridge. Just about a centimetre off from the bridge for now. We can maneuver it a few inches up and down, But just for this instance, we'll go close to the bow here. Now, what you can notice here on the screen is that my wrist is dead straight. See how straight it is? It's not like this. It's not like that. It's not sort of curled up and down and in and out. It's literally just very, very straight. So we've got it straight like this, a beautiful straight wrist, and that's what we want. And then we just go down. And it's good like that because we're not elbowing anyone this way. No one's getting elbowed. We're not sort of playing like this with weird angles of the bow on this angle, etc. Or we're not pushing the bow this way on that angle. The elbow actually stays quite still. And then it just goes down. And that's it. Okay, so we have a nice bow stroke, and from the elbow to the forearm, everything just moves. And the shoulder isn't up because that's very uncomfortable. You can't breathe. You can't sort of allow yourself to just feel free with the shoulder up like that. It's very tense, so we just drop it down. Okay, beautiful straight wrist. And then you can do some good things. The same applies with the left hand. The wrist has to be really, really straight, just like that. Not this way, not that way, but just nice and straight. And that's literally it. So if you can get those things sorted, straight wrist, violin on the shoulder, straight bow hold from where the bridge is, you'll be sorted. Show you more if the screen was quite large, but we'll see how we go here. Okay, so nice straight wrists and you'll be sorted. So that was Violin 101 from Katharina's studio, and I hope you learnt something there. So give that a shot. And I'll post another clip on the curling of the left hand fingers next, and how the left hand fingers are placed on the fingerboard. So have a fantastic night, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.